Hey guys and gals, this is your host Joe, live with Joseph. Here's the sign for the Denny's. Make it a little bit better close shot of it. I'm pulling out now. It's going to be a short day. Our destination's King City. I'm going to now put in a couple of pips. One, my brother riding off this morning, and one of the room, and I'll talk about that now. There you go.
He hit it. He's my brother.
We're going to look at the room here. It was $110, I think, or a little less. Room was clean, everything worked. We faced the east, so we didn't have the sun beating down on us. It was pretty quiet for the most part. Staff was nice. The breakfast was passable. The ice machine worked, which, as I'm editing today in Coalinga, no, it doesn't. So I'd stay there again, but the only drawback is they don't have laundry. Besides that, it's a sharp place, and I'd stay there again, so we're going to press on and see what's next. I'm going to pull off here at the Vista Point, run some film. You'll see it next. Our first stop of the day is at the Vista Point on southbound California 1. Kind of sort of, well, out here. Certainly north of Watsonville and south of Santa Cruz. You'll see it on the dash cam when I pull in. So there's a little overlook here, and we'll walk there now. Well, the signs here talk about the Ohlone, who were here first, Monterey Bay, when the colonizers came, and then the fishing and other industry, logging, fishing and stuff, here in the Monterey area in Santa Cruz. Then the fishing, sardines used to be the big deal. Now there's also Monterey Canyon is underwater out here. And then the sanctuary and the farming out here in the Pajaro Valley is just, it is the absolute primary industry. So, oh, there we go. Jesus, dude, you know, I'm getting used to this camera. Sometimes I struggle with it, mainly with the gimbal. You know, I'm used to pointing up and down, and I need to use the little black knob to control up and down and side to side. So I'm getting there. A minute and a half into here, we're pressing on. I'm getting hungry. I need to eat, and God, we'll see what's next. Now, my brother pointed out something to me yesterday that I didn't know. This little black button right here, if you have the key fob on you, which you need to start the car, it's keyless. You don't need to dig the fob out to open the door. To unlock the door, if you have the key fob on you, you press that little black button and you open the doors like that, because it senses your key fob that's been paired to the truck. I didn't know that. My brother saw it, and he just laughed and said, you know, dude, you really need to read the owner's manual, and he's probably right. So, a little something that he taught me about the truck. I also don't have daytime running lights, which I thought was unusual, but motorcycles have had them. My 79 CX 500 had daytime running lights, so they've been on bikes for a long time, but cars are something else, and mine doesn't have it. So here you go. We're going to get back in the car, and we'll see what's next. Almost 20 minutes in this nonsense. I was not happy. The speed limit is not 85 right here. Way to go, Nissan. Another GPS failure. Jesus. Pulling off right here to run some film. You'll see some new footage and some bonus footage. I'm in Moss Landing at the power plant and at the marina. Our next stop of the day, and we stopped here on the way to 17 Mile Drive But when I edited it, I decided that I was just going to only have 17-mile drive. So we're here, I'm here today. I'm at Moss Landing at the power plant, and it looks like it's being decommissioned and demoed, demolished. Though the smokestacks are still there. At the end of this clip, I'll put in the bonus footage when I was here in 2012, and it was a much foggier day. You know, the coast of California is foggy at the most curious times, but today, in March, it's a beautiful day. Now, out here in the marina, here at Moss Landing, there was a, God damn it, dude. There we go. There was a boat fire, and it was on the TV yesterday. So I don't see the mess, but I'll see if I can't link to one of the TV stations if they have it, a report. So you'll see the bonus footage, and you'll see what's next. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, this is a power plant. We're in Moss Landing on Highway 1. It's been probably 30 years since I've been down this way on this exact part of Highway 1. It's been a long time, maybe 25 years, a while. That's North Highway 1, where we're not going today towards Watsonville and Santa Cruz. I didn't realize that there's a little, oh God, I'm having Alzheimer's. Docks right here at, a little port right here at Moss Landing. Sure is foggy all of a sudden. Looks like winter time in the Central Valley. It's summertime on the Central Coast. Traffic's starting to get heavy. It's almost 4 o'clock. I thought we'd go to Bixby Bridge, but I'm not sure we're going to get that far. I'm not worried about it. I'm just out for a nice drive. We'll see what's next. We're off the highway in Moss Landing on the old California 1 and the coast road. The modern road has now bypassed this. There's the post office. We drove by a few older buildings, which you should have seen on the clip, and you see the top of the towers and the top of the plant being demoed. This old building, I don't know what it used to be, but it is definitely old, and it was here when I was here 12 years ago, which I will also cut some bonus footage in on a foggy September day in 2012. It's a beautiful, bright, clear day in March of 2024, not a cloud in the sky. Really a nice day. I'm already running out of steam. It ain't going to be a long one. So I'm looking to eat here soon. We'll see what we have to eat, and we'll see what's next. We're on Old Highway 1 in Moss Landing itself. I don't think I've ever been off the highway here. So this is all new. I'm talking to a guy who's a carpenter, who's a photographer as well, and him and his wife are taking pictures. Mainly of this old building right in front of us. He says he appreciates the architecture. And then we're going to zip through here a second, and then this is the other way. Now right there at the bushes in the middle of the screen is a KOA. and I drove through it, and I don't think, okay, I'll move. They even waved at me, oh boy. Anyway, it's a KOA, and I don't think I'm short enough to get into the spots. Our next stop finds us in Castroville, the artichoke center of the world. We're downtown. This is old Highway 1. This is Highway 183 right now. Hey, you see the guy working radar up there. Right about, where's the camera? There. Here's an old school supermarket with the dome. There's a good barbecue place here. I've only eaten that once called, oh hell, I forget now. God, I'm getting old. I can't think of it, but I've eaten here with Stu. Anyway, here's downtown Castroville. We'll see what's next. God, I'm getting old. That's terrible. I forget stuff. Here's our hero who doesn't want to wait a second and a half for the left arrow. And now we're going to see this guy. We're on 156 westbound. And this is an incredibly dangerous stretch of road. You'll see why right here. This guy is going to risk being rear-ended because you have to come to a complete stop to make the left-hand turn safely. And people drive this stretch at 70 miles an hour. And it used to be freeway from US 101 to California 1. That's freeway south of 156. So we'll see what's next. I skipped ahead a bunch of the road footage. We're in Soledad right here, taking off on California 146, which I'm going to be back on Saturday. But on this day, we're going to stop into Carl's Jr. here, which actually turned out to be really, really good. One of the better experiences. I'm only about 20 minutes away from the hotel, but it still is a little early. It's, hell, you saw it on the film. It's 1 o'clock. So I need to eat a little bit. I definitely need to take my meds. It's really a tough morning this morning. And I'm going to eat. You're going to see it right here. There we go. You know, I'm still working on figuring out how to use the gimbal and the controls instead of tilting the camera up and down. I'm working on that. Anyway, I've always liked the charbroil barbecue chicken sandwich at Carl's. It's really good. I have a superstar with cheese. I've always liked the the zucchini. My brother Phil, we were eating together once at Carl's down the block from the plant in Milpitas, and he ordered it. And I had one. It's like I've been eating them ever since. Now I also have Diet Dr. Pepper, which I've always liked. So, and then you see the rest of this. This is just in case I have to go to the bathroom, and you see the rest of it. So, in our 90, 100, 110 seconds here, I'm at Carl's Jr., 20 minutes away from the hotel. Hopefully I'll be there probably about 2 o'clock, and they let me check in early. I'm definitely going to rest the rest of today. Tomorrow's going to be a rest day. Saturday I'm planning on driving to the Pinnacles, which won't be all that long of a day. And then Sunday I'm going to end up in Coalinga. And then Monday I should be back at the hideout. So that's what the plan is now. And we'll check in. We'll see what's next. I skipped a bunch of the road footage. We're going to close here. This is your host, Joe, Life with Yosef. March 24, Extravaganza number 4. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and all that. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. We'll see you for the next one. And there was a dog here in the breezeway named Harley. This is a pet-free property, but one of the Steph was watching Harley, and I got to pet Harley. Oh.